Ever since the introduction of live events back in Legacy Season 5, the first one starting on July 26th, 2021, we'd receive a Halloween-based live event every year, and this year is no different. We got Bonechill Bob's Boo-tique, and we'd also get a challenge event called Fall-o-Ween Mastery. Bonechill Bob's Boo-tique is the 4th Halloween-based live event and ran from October 22nd, 2024 till November 2nd, 2024, lasting 16 days, which is the longest a Halloween event has lasted for, beating 2023's Falloween with Me by just 2 days. This event is currently the easiest Falloween event and it's not even close. And honestly, you could complete this event in a day if you really wanted to. Only thing is that it requires you to play Treat Thieves and you need to play as both Treater and Tricker to complete the event. Getting Tricker is fairly easy, but Treater on the other hand can take a while. Although I did play by myself, so maybe it's easier if you're in a party, but I'm not sure about that. The Treat Thief challenges are incredibly easy to complete. Just getting the role you want is a little annoying. The 4th anniversary party LTM was live. Making it to round 10 finishes the Shadow Play and Creepy Cobwebs challenge, which knocks 2 rhinos with 1 blast ball. The reason being is that both challenges require you to play and qualify on a certain amount of levels. The knockout challenges only require you to play the mode 3 times at most. However, depending on your skill level, you may need to play more than that. But honestly, it's nothing too challenging if you're decent at the game or happy to get survival levels, as qualifying on those nets you a gold medal, which counts towards the challenge. As compared to the last 2 events we got, those being Scrapyard Stumble and Ultimate Scrap, this event is just a breeze. It just feels like a challenge event rather than an actual live event in terms of how easy it was. And honestly, I'm glad we got a laid back event after the sweat fest that was Scrapyard Stumble and Ultimate Scrap. I'm just so happy to see they gave us a full skin as a reward, because with the way this event was laid out, it's just super easy, so I thought they might just cop out and give us a kudos wearable just like they did in 2022's Treat Thieves event. But nope, we got a full skin and that is awesome. Although in my opinion, the other rewards aren't that great. While 1000 kudos is far better than the 200 they gave away during the Treat Thieves event, it pales into comparison to the 8000 you could have received if you completed the challenges found in 2023's Falloween With Me event. In that event, they split it into 2 rewards. One is 3000 kudos and the other is 5000. They could have at least given us 3000 kudos. Decreasing it to 1000 is just lame. Heck, even 2000 would have been decent. Every Halloween event has given us a nickname, so I'd keep that, but replace the pattern with 1000 kudos. My favorite Falloween nickname they give away is 2021's Fall-o-Ween Master, followed by Till Death Do Us Party, Treat Thieves, and Can't Scare Me. The last time we received a full skin in a Falloween live event was back in 2021, and they gave us the Jacko costume. This legit might be my favorite costume they've given away in a Falloween live event. Jacko is a close second, but the bottom half could have been better. It could be the nostalgia, but my favorite Halloween event is still Falloween Challenge, which came out in 2021. Could be because one of the shows called Trick Show had 2 of my favorite levels, those being Slime Climb and Slime Scraper, and the finale was always Slime Climb or Slime Scraper. You had to win on that show 3 times in order to complete the challenge. Although Treat Show, which was basically trios, was okay I suppose. My current ranking of the Halloween events are as follows: Falloween Challenge, Treat Thieves, Bonechill, and Falloween With Me. Bonechill was a very relaxing event and a nice breather from the grind fest that was Scrapyard and Ultimate Ultimate Scrap. However, that doesn't mean the sweaty players were left out. That's because at the same time, we got the Falloween Mastery Challenge event. If Bonechill was the appetizer, Falloween Mastery is the main course. This event was also released on October 22nd and will end on November 7th, lasting for a total of 16 days. Every challenge requires you to win. If you want to complete the event, you'll need to either get 5 wins in squads or duos and 5 wins in either knockout or solos. Since the event is here for over 2 weeks, it gives you plenty of time to get the wins. I just love how it's a stark contrast to Bonechill. One is super easy and the other is challenging. This really shows me that if you have enough time, events that requires wins can be enjoyable. A recent example of an event that was short and required you to win 3 times in every mode was Ultimate Scrap, which lasted for 7 days. And as someone who's decent at the game, I was able to finish it off without much trouble, and while I did enjoy myself, I would have enjoyed the experience more if it was a little bit longer. All this to say, the challenge event lasting for 16 14 days is perfect. I was able to play at my own pace because I didn't play the game for days at a time and had 8 days left when I finished the event. Let's talk about the rewards. This is the third challenge event to give out a costume, that being the Alien Ambassador, which is a full costume. We would also get a nickname, color, and pattern, and the Starship Blunder is absolutely stunning. I don't know why, but it's just giving me Legacy Season 4 vibes, which I love. The pattern is very fitting since it's going for the Illuminati extraterrestrial vibes. The pattern is decent, but not something I would wear. In terms of nickname, this one isn't all that creative, but if I had to pick between this one or the one found in Bonechill, I would pick this one every day of the week. At first, I didn't really care much about the Alien Ambassador skin. Looking at it more, I really like the robe. It heavily reminds me of Asian culture. The lower half definitely reminded me of that. The colors used are warm, which contrasts well with the alien head. Glad to see it wasn't just a pumpkin skin or something generic like a skeleton. Extraterrestrial representation is always appreciated. I really hope they do something like this again. 2 events going side by side, one that's a little chill and another one that's, well, a challenge. This basically represents both sides of the player base, the more casual audience and the more intermediate to pro players. While the events are usually a big part of the Falloween experience, it's a bit disappointing that we didn't get any Halloween based creative maps in the game selector like we did in 2023's Falloween. And while we did get treat thieves, which is fun as always, and it lasting for the entire update is awesome, it just feels like we went backwards instead of forwards. While we did get some Falloween based levels in Knockout, they're about as rare as me making a correct Fall Guys prediction. This update feels more like a minor update and not really a major one. It just feels hollow, and since it's short, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Although the events were pretty good in my opinion. Thank you to our Max Tour members for your support as always.